David's commitment and his achievements in building ties between Allergan and UCI have helped people locally, regionally, all over California, nationally, and globally. His is a model to be emulated. He's helped to strengthen the Paul Merage School of Business, certainly the ophthalmology department, and other academic units on campus. He's shown up for artistic performances with Julianna, and he's also been a source of solace and advice for some of the academic leaders on campus when they needed it.
Well, I first got to meet David Piatt when we were recruiting a new CEO for Allergan about 12 years ago. David's been a terrific CEO. The company's prospered, and I've gotten to know him as a good friend also. David has a multicultural background. Goodness, he was born in India, spent much of his time in Europe, lived in Canada, and of course we recruited him. He was living in Switzerland. And David is a great communicator. He speaks about 5 languages and does a wonderful job of communicating with our customers around the world.
This medal is really identifying with leaders. And that's a word today that's thrown out very easy, but it really matters when you think of David Piatt. The amount of time, the amount of energy, the ability to influence people is really why David Piatt should receive this award. He has been able to influence people because of his time, his commitment, his passion for what he does. And when you're able to put a medal around David Piatt and signify that medal with UCI, UCI all of a sudden elevates when you're having those type of people tied to the medal.
I'm very pleased to see David Piatt receiving UCI's highest honor, the UCI medal, because he's been so effective, so generous, and he's set such high standards locally, at the same time being recognized worldwide. He is a world-recognized leader of business who in turn brings luster back to the local environment by simply being part of it.
Harvard Business Review in the January edition published a list of the 100 top business CEOs of the last 10 years. David made that list. He was number 50. This is a global list, so there were only 3 people in the healthcare industry on that whole list. We're really fortunate to have David here at UCI and be CEO of Allergan.
I can't think of an individual who deserves this medal more than David Piatt. His influence, his passion, his love for the company, his love for the people, his direct influence on myself. Congratulations, David. It is truly an honor to know you, and I am proud of you receiving the UCI medal this year.